So, guys, I've been working out for over 12 years at this point, and during that time, I have made all kinds of stupid mistakes. I went on silly crash diets that cost me months of progress. I overbulked and gained way too much weight. I overtrained for months at a time. I followed inaccurate weight training plans. I followed silly diet ideas, all kinds of things. Basically, anything you could do to screw up, I screwed it up. And yet, here I am with a physique that 99% of people wish they had. And the only thing that I can honestly attribute it to is the fact that for about 6 to 8 years straight, I didn't miss a single workout the entire time, unless I was just deathly ill, which happened maybe once or twice that entire time. I didn't miss a single workout 6 days a week. Showed up to the gym every single fucking time, sometimes twice a day. Like I said, I overtrained, but I kept showing up. And that's really the thing that has gotten me to the point where I'm at right now, despite the fact that I've screwed an enormous amount of things up during that time when it came to my training. And this brought me to the realization, which has become crystal clear to me recently, just through observing other guys and then other things that I've recently been figuring out through different things that I've been working on. That, I don't know if there's a one thing. Everybody's always looking for the one thing, the big hack, the secret to success, and whatever it is they're looking to improve their lives in. But if there is one, it's just being fucking consistent, guys. And it boggles my mind how hard it is for the average guy to just be consistent with some shit. I'm talking about like most guys, like I real shit. Like if you can do something for 3 days straight, I would say you're probably in the top 10% of people as far as consistency goes. It's shocking. Like I can't even, like I said, it just boggles my mind, the inability to just do basic things over and over again, guys. And this is really the secret to getting what you want in any area of your life. I don't think there's a single thing in my life that I have that didn't involve me having consistency in order to get it. And anything that I don't have right now, I can look at it and realize that I wasn't consistent. And that's literally it. There was no secret, none of it, nothing. Like, I don't know if I know, truthfully, I don't know if I know how to do anything other than be consistent, guys. I mean, I'm not even a very good YouTuber. I can come on here and yap halfway decent, but like I edit at a very bare bones level. I don't really do a lot in the way of like videography and things like that. I have a very mid background that I use. Like I got some little aesthetic lighting because it looked like what you should do, right? Like I don't even fucking know, but like I have over 25,000 YouTube subscribers. And the way I did that was I basically was just ruthlessly consistent for periods of time. There was a period where the videos on this channel have been unlisted during this time, but there's a period for over a year where I uploaded a video every single day. There were periods where you can still go see them on this channel where I was uploading at least 4 or 5 times a week for months on end, right? I would do this consistently, and that was literally it. That was basically all I knew how to do, was just be consistent with some shit, and it would work for me. And even now today, like I said, guys, I've been thinking about this recently because this has been the thing that's been making me progress in my life right now. And just realizing it, like breaking that mindset that you have where you think you're missing something. Because this is kind of what I think fucks guys up with their consistency a lot of times, is like I think a lot of times that like a self-doubt or something creeps in where you start thinking it must not be working because you can't see immediate results, and you let that self-doubt fuck you up and you get inconsistent. And I decided, 60 days ago or so, I decided that the best thing I could do for my businesses, being real estate and PED, was post short form content. I needed to just do a lot more of that. And that's where I needed to put my attention. And so I decided during that time that I was going to post daily on both of my Instagram profiles that I have, my real estate profile and my personal brand profile, which I converted into more of like a businessy kind of profile so that I could sell PED off of it. And those of you who don't know what PED is, it's our supplement right here: creatine, electrolytes, pre-workout ingredients, nootropics, natural caffeine, naturally flavored. It's basically an all-in-one performance drink. If you're a guy who wants to lock in, be your best physically, mentally, be focused, be stronger, all that shit, go check it out. Links in the description box below. But anyways, I decided that I needed to really just focus on these two profiles. I was like, if I can just blow these things up, then I'm going to make a lot more money. That's where I need to put my attention. So that's what I did. And during that time, I've just posted every day on social media. That's all I did. I just posted consistently on social media. And I took the profile that I use for PED purposes. When I started with that profile, I never posted reels on it. I only used it. I had like aesthetic looking pictures of myself from traveling and things like that up there, basically so that I could use it as a like the profile that women followed. If I met a woman, I told her to follow that account so that she saw it and just saw that I looked like a badass and wanted to go out with me and shit like that. Like that was literally all I had it for, was just like to aura farm a bit. And I decided to turn it into this business profile by posting reels every day. At the time it had like 200 followers. It now has nearly 5,000 Instagram followers 60 days later. And I got 1.2 million views and climbing in the last 30 days. And it's like, again, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm sitting in this office yapping in an Instagram reel. You know, I have very bare bones editing, but I just kept doing it consistently. And if you're consistent enough and you have half a brain, you will figure out what works and you will get better at things over time. And that's all I did during that time. And so I was like, okay, cool. I'm just going to do this consistently. The real estate profile, I have picked up like 1,000 followers on that one as well. I went out the other day, and in one day, I saw 3 people who came up to me and said they saw me from Instagram. I had somebody say that to me again today. Like, my whole plan with it was like, if I can just become a local celebrity, then I'm going to make a bunch of money in real estate. And that's what I did. And it seems to be working pretty good, right? It's like, I'm not that brilliant. I'm just being consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, be fucking consistent with some shit, guys, and you can get anything you want. Really, stop looking for hacks, stop looking for secrets, and just be consistent with some shit. That is the hack. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, there's this thing my dad said to me years ago. It was like some old man wisdom kind of shit from when I was like 5 years old. I would be like, at the time, I was like obsessed with mac and cheese. I always wanted to eat mac and cheese, right? So like the pot of water is supposed to boil, so you put the noodles in, and then you like cook your mac and cheese and all that shit. And so I would be waiting for the pot to boil so we could put the noodles in and make the mac and cheese. And my dad said something to me one time. He said something like to the effect of, the pot that you watch never boils. And that has stuck with me for over 20 years at this point. And you know, when you think about it, it's like an analogy for life, because this is really how it goes. And this is why I think everybody's getting this shit all fucked up and nobody can make any progress in their life, is because essentially what that saying means is that if you sit around paying attention to something, it feels like it's going to take forever because all your focus is on it. And so instead of staring at the pot of water waiting for it to boil, just go in the other room, turn the TV on, and wait for the pot to start boiling. And then it'll feel like it just happened, and then you'll be good, and you go boil your mac and cheese, right? You go cook it up, you know? And it applies to everything, guys. And so what the thing is like what most people are doing out here is, it's like, you want to make more money, you want girls, you want a better physique, you want whatever some transformation in your life is, you want this thing to happen. You do something for like 2 days and you're staring at it, you're focused on this thing, looking at it, and you're like wondering where it's at. And you're just like me, staring at a pot waiting for it to fucking boil. And when that happens, you start doubting yourself, or your mood declines because you haven't gotten any results. And so now you're in a bad mood. And then you get crazy inconsistent, or you go fuck everything up trying to change things because you don't think it's working. And then you never make any progress. And it's like, if you can just literally just figure out what you need to be consistent about to get your outcome that you want in your life, figure out what those couple things that you need to do each day are, because it's very simple, guys. It's like an hour. It's like an hour or two of things usually that you have to do to get what you want in life. It's really not that fucking hard. If you can just figure out what those things are, do them, and then find something else to do with your time, just wait, and your metaphorical pot of water will boil, and you will be like, oh shit, like it happened, right? Like I barely, because for me with PED and everything right now, I'm growing the business. I'm growing the following to sell PED to. And in the meantime, like, we're selling tubs of PED. Like, I sell some through this YouTube channel. Sometimes I sell them on Instagram. I sell them locally. But in order for it to grow to the scale that I want it to grow to, I need a much bigger audience. And so realistically, I'm just like letting PED sell, and I'm not really doing that much with it during the day, other than posting the content to grow the audience to eventually sell more PED. Like, I'm not really spending that much time thinking about it other than that. And I will just get up and look at my email, and it'll be like, order for PED, order for PED, order for PED, and this kind of stuff comes in, and I'm just like I'm literally not even thinking about it. I'm just like, oh yeah, there's that thing that just keeps making me money. Or like, I'll go get on Instagram this morning and like check my Instagram for the first time of the day, and it's like 78 new followers, and it's like, oh cool. And it's just like, this shit just happens. You don't have to fucking stare at it all the time. It just it will happen if you stay consistent with the things that matter, and just not fuck yourself up with this. And my only guess for why guys do it, like I said, is self-doubt, because I can't figure it out otherwise. It's not hard. It's just like some sort of like inability to change. You don't want to grow in some way, like you're self-sabotaging. But I hate the word self-sabotage because it's just too fucking amorphous. Guys will be like, I'm self-sabotaging. What the fuck does that even mean? It just means you're not doing something that you should be doing, and you're calling it self-sabotage, and that allows it to stay this vague, amorphous thing that you don't change. It's like, let's look at what you're actually fucking up here. You're not consistent. It's not self-sabotage, it's inconsistency. Be more consistent. That's what you have to do, right? And it's like these kinds of things just like keep guys from doing the one thing that would get them ahead. It's like, stop paying attention to the goal that you want. Focus on the process that gets you the goal. Be consistent with that thing, and you will get what you want in life. I don't give a fuck what it is. That's the process. And then just have half a brain and get better as you go along. That's all it takes. There is no magic secret. There just isn't, guys. I know tons of successful people at this point who are just doing all kinds of dumb shit, and they're still way more successful than you or I. And it's just because they just stayed consistent with something for a very long time. Last thing I'll say to that point, I went and smoked a cigar with one of the biggest real estate agents in my area. He probably makes like $500,000 a year in real estate. And I started asking him these business questions, and he was asking me what the fuck I was talking about. I was asking him about ICPs and target audiences and enterprise value and all this type of like business jargon that I know. And he was just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Dude doesn't know basic business stuff and made $500,000. It's like, it's all he did was just stay consistent with a couple things that mattered. And now he's making a bunch of money. It's like, that's fucking it, guys. That's it. And so I'll wrap it up there, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.